Present AI Red Team results to the board. Calm, clear, actionable. Red Team reports can sound terrifying, but fear doesn't help decisions. Executives want a crisp view of risk, business impact, and next actions. Your job is to inform without alarmism. Translate technical surprises into clear choices. Use simple, decision-ready language. No jargon, no dramatic metaphors. For example, instead of critical compromise, say, an attacker could access customer data via X. Expected impact. Regulatory fines and churn. Keep the tone steady, the message focused, and the path forward obvious. When the board hears calm clarity, they lean in, not back away. Open with business context, not tools or exploits. What business are we protecting, and what would hurt it most? Then state the top 3 risks in plain English, each in one sentence. Quantify exposure with likelihood times impact. For example, medium likelihood times high impact equals high risk. Tie every risk to a business objective. Revenue protection, uptime, regulatory trust, or brand reputation. Example, unauthorized database access threatens compliance and revenue via potential downtime and fines. This framing sets priorities and prepares the board to evaluate trade-offs without getting lost in technical detail. Briefly explain the test scope and limits so results are credible. What systems were in scope, time window, and exclusions. Emphasize repeatable, defensible procedures, industry techniques, documented steps, and peer review. Separate realistic scenarios, observed paths, common attacker behavior from unlikely edge cases, rare chains, perfect timing. Clearly flag assumptions and data quality, stale asset inventory, noisy logs, or missing telemetry. Example, we validated privilege escalation on production-like staging, lack of EDR on legacy servers, reduced visibility. This shows rigor without overwhelming detail. Use a consistent flow. Finding, right pointing arrow, impact, right pointing arrow, control. One slide per risk keeps focus. Provide a short example, a screenshot, or simplified sequence, rather than raw logs. Quantify with metrics, baselines, and deltas. Time to detect, mean time to contain, percentage of endpoints patched, variance from last quarter. Add benchmarks, peers, frameworks, or standards to show where you stand. Example, patch SLA, 12 days versus peer median 7, delta plus 5 days. Evidence should be traceable, comparable, and action guiding, not a data dump. Choose a simple 3x3 or 5x5 heat map. Complexity hides signal. Plot current risk and post-mitigation risk to show movement and value. Call out crown jewel assets, customer data, payment systems, trading engines, on or near the chart so they don't get lost. Limit colors to avoid rainbow overload. For example, green, amber, red, plus a muted outline for after. Include a concise legend and one-sentence takeaway. 2 high risks, drop to medium with controls A and B. Clear visuals, speed decisions. Offer 3 to 5 prioritized mitigations that directly reduce the highlighted risks. For each action, list cost, time, and a named owner. Distinguish quick wins, e.g., enforce MFA on admin accounts within 2 weeks, from strategic investments, e.g., network segmentation over 2 quarters. Define success metrics, reduced attack paths, improved patch SLA, lower time to detect, and a review cadence. Monthly operational check-ins, quarterly board updates. Example: implement least privilege in billing systems. 6 weeks, $45,000. Owner, IT security lead. Make next steps unmistakable. Stick to facts, skip sensational words like catastrophic or apocalyptic. Use ranges instead of false precision. Breached records, 50K, 120K likely. Be honest about unknowns and state the next step to resolve them. Logging gaps, prevent full trace. Deploy coverage by Q1. Replace jargon with practical analogies. Instead of lateral movement, say an intruder moving room to room once inside. This tone builds trust, balanced risk, clear limits, and a path to clarity, all in plain language leaders can act on. End with one line that sums up the risk posture. Current exposure is high on data loss, trending to medium with funded mitigations. Then request specific decisions: budget, policy approvals, and timeline. Confirm owners and the reporting rhythm. Who delivers updates, how often, and in what format. Invite questions on trade-offs: cost versus speed, security versus usability, so the board can steer priorities. Example ask: approve $250,000 for MFA expansion and EDR coverage. Policy update for admin access by November 30th. Monthly progress reports to the audit committee.